dares enter Beast's garden?
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave, a slave as beastly as I am. You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... if you think you have found a maid...
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
Should save.
The gate has been firmly shut and latched. Beast doesn't seem to welcome Alexander's company right now.
Right.
The ocean is not as calm.
No, what am I doing? Oh my god. Fucking suicidal over here.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So the only other place that I can think of that there's just another female in this game, really,
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
that chick who's like sweeping the grass or some shit over here. So we'll pop here, pop into the pawn shop and all these books because they'll seem to always be changing. And Nothing different there. We'll pop into these buildings, see what we got, and then head to down there.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Yo. Nothing here though. Okay. Still have his paintbrush. I don't know what it's for, but...
Hello. I will be right up.
Nothing here.
Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing. Okay, just checking. Oh, hi.
The girl would most likely be startled away if Alexander tried to reach out and touch her.
Just go for it, man.
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Yeah. How you doing?
Excuse me, maid, but I have someone I'd like to tell you about.
Please, sir. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
Excuse me, maid, but I have someone I'd like to tell you about.
Please, sir. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
But you...
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
Now will you take this ring?
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of Beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical. Enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so. You would not be afraid of him?
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go, if you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him, I must go.
Hurry up! Oh my god. Oh, you're so
Is there
slow.
nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
Whoa, we're here. Damn.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense, Beauty. Do you think that I learned nothing of true love during my time here? You are my queen.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
How well it suits your noble heart.
Alexander, how can I ever repay you? I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. Fear all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, Beauty. Let me take you home.
Tch. Too bad you have to go through a maze every time. Bye, Genie. I saw its eye blink. So falling water? Huh?
The fountain water is cool and clear.
No? Maybe?
Beast's mirror consists of a piece of glass set into a decorative frame. The glass is unusually clear, and the image particularly true. Beauty's old clothes are very ragged and heavy. They consist of a long, thick dress and a headpiece which covers the hair and most of the face. Alexander searches through Beauty's clothes, but finds nothing.
Not exactly what I wanted to do.
Alexander has no need to wear the serving clothes here.
Not here. Okay. I don't think I have anything to store the water in. I'm pretty sure I'm out of containers.
The lamp is not ready for the fountain water.
Okay. Back to Ali's books and pawn shop. See if anything's changed there. Then back to Isle of Druids. See if I can go there yet.
Alexander pulls out his...
Because I feel like I'll be okay to go there once their ritual thing's over.
Alexander...
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps and...
Right. I feel like we've been here before. This has the milk in it, though.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
I don't know what it looks like.
I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to keep my lamp for now.
As you wish, sir.
Right. Jalo, what's it look like? Is he back yet?
Hello.
No. Nope, sorry.
Now.
Just trolling, apparently. Keep disturbing him. He's like, fuck! Hate that guy!
Good day, Prince Alexander.
What do you think about this?
Would you be interested in this mirror, merchant?
I am afraid I have too many mirrors unsold already. People are not very interested in vanity during these troubled days. Sorry.
Alexander decides to show the mirror to the old man in the cloak.
Yikes!
Zounds, that citizen obviously didn't like what he just saw. Too bad Alexander didn't get to see what was reflected in that mirror.
I'm kind of wondering what happens if I just dress up in the clothes and head to the castle now. And see if, because it says it covers most of my
Alexander
face.
has no need to wear the serving clothes here.
Okay, we'll go over there and wear it then. Oh, and it crashed.
A group of serving women approach the castle.
Oh, now.
Ah, Wolf! More serving women! The castle staff is certainly busy today!
Aye, Gruff! Get a move on there, wenches! There's plenty of work left to do before the wedding!
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
Head in here, change, and be all like, oh, hey.
Those serving wenches are always late!
Don't mind me.
Taking his cue from the serving women he's seen enter the castle, Alexander decides to try a few alterations to make himself more acceptable to the guards. He ducks into the little hut to put on Beauty's clothes. Feeling a little foolish, Alexander slips Beauty's old slave clothes on over his own. Imagine if Cosima saw him like this.
Well, here we go.
You there! Girl! You're late! Get a move on before the Wazir sees you!
Yes. Yes, sir.
The castle guards lock the main entrance doors behind Alexander. From the open door comes the clatter of pots and pans, yelled instructions, and other busy kitchen noises.
Girl, don't just stand there. There's a stack of silver almost to the ceiling that needs polishing for the wedding. Get a move on!
Phew. I can't afford to get caught up in that mess. I'd never find Cosima.
We'll never find it in
Alexander
there.
Doesn't need to do anything with the heavy urn.
Okay. Up, I guess.
Whoa! Alexander runs right into a guard dog patrol.
Okay. Not that way. What about the other way?
By Cerebus collar, I'll be glad when this wedding is over. May, I'm getting mighty tired of this patrol. It's wearied me to the bones.
I couldn't agree with you more, Wolf. Who'd have thought we'd ever have to listen to Princess Cosima crying all day long, and be ordered to ignore it yet?
Something sticks in my craw about the whole thing. The Wazir says that the princess is not herself. Says she's half mad with grief over her parents' death. I can see it. The poor mite. But still.
I agree. It seems cruel to lock her up when she's so heartbroken. Let her out in the fresh air, I say. It'll do her a world of good.
Aye. Well, she insisted on the mourning period, and it's up today. Thank the stars.
It's too bad we couldn't find that nightingale of hers. The Wazir says she's been pining for it.
Humph. If I had an ounce of luck, I'd have found it weeks ago. Not only would it cheer up the princess, but the reward the Wazir's offered for it would make me pretty happy too, doggone it.
Oh, well, our luck will definitely be out if the Wazir catches us snapping our jaws at our post.
Sorry, Wolf. I'll keep my muzzle shut.
Okay, hold on.
Hey,
No.
who the...
Oh, okay.
Don't just stand there, grab him, back!
No, don't. Didn't want to leave like that.
I'll bet it's that saboteur fellow the Wazir warned us about. I say we run him through right here and now.
No, Wolf. The Wazir will run you through if he doesn't get a chance at the prisoner. Let's put him in the dungeon for safekeeping, then we'll go tell the captain.
Aye, Wolf, you're right. Let's go. You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. The sound of running footsteps echoes outside Alexander's cell.
What are you doing down here, Shrew? We've already got him locked up. Go back to your post upstairs.
The Wazir wanted to know what all the commotion was about, and I told him about the intruder. He told me to post extra guards on this one.
Extra guards, huh? So be it.
Just as Alexander realizes that he has no possible means of escape, he hears the sound of wedding music playing somewhere in the castle.
Confound this dungeon! I'll never be able to stop the wedding now.
Right. That's a new one. A store. God. Alright, well that's good on one hand, because now that means that I can head back here, grab the pawn shop thing. No, yeah, pawn shop.
The pawn
Get rid of
shop
this.
is too...
Yes, get rid of this paintbrush that I never used.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex, please.
Alexander looks...
That mechanical nightingale looks...
Very...
Thank you.
Yep, thanks. Okay. I just want to grab one of these lamps at random. But I got the baby tears in mind though, that's the thing. Hmm. There's a lot of dead ends going on here. What? Am I walking backwards? What the? They look really strange. Like, I feel like I'm missing a shit ton of stuff, or I'm only like halfway done. I can't tell yet. Probably missing a lot.
Those serving
Because from what I understand, there's multiple endings to the game. So I assume that there's like a perfect ending, the normal ending, and the I did quite a lot of stuff, but not quite everything ending. Oh, cool pirouette. That was pretty nice. And just out of curiosity,
There's... Uh-oh. Alexander's walked right into a couple of guard dogs.
Yep.
The guard dogs leave.
Yep. 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 I thought, maybe I should just look at the door or something instead. Too late.